And he's trying to uncover secrets about our clan. Oh. Oh, wow. That one was killed fast. Why isn't the assassin attacking these guys? Although I don't mind because it's like food bags. I'll actually leave the rat here and go out and feed on it later if I have to. We can go invisible. Actually, it's kind of cool. It's actually a bit like the Shadow Whisperer playstyle now, because that guy had kind of similar. Okay, pickpocketed. Shit, that was stupid. I was in steal mode. Okay, this could be the sorcerer. No, it's a lady. This shouldn't be. The guy that I'm supposed to kill a guy, I think. This guy then. Oh, now, no, I probably angered the dead Roth now as well. Luckily, I haven't pacified so many creatures yet, so it's not a big problem. We'll lock it in here. Go invisible. I kind of like that. Yeah, I was saying, it's kind of the Shadow Whisperer playstyle now, because the Shadow Whisperer was so close to the Mad Genius. Anyway, the only difference is that Tristane had no reason or will to kill his enemies unnecessarily. He just used them to fight for him. But now, with the Bloodlust, it's like a mix between charming them and killing them. It's probably a secret door somewhere along this. Yeah. I think that should be removed from the minimap, actually. Okay, is this the one? Yeah, this is a sorcerer, so this is definitely the one. We'll feed on her. No, it wasn't. And a Daedric short sword, that's good. What the hell is going on with my stamina? Am I getting hit by some spells? Okay, we got a mage. That's probably not the quest target, but... yeah, I enjoy this playstyle. It's actually kind of a new... It's kind of a change of pace. Yeah, we'll use a locator device, I think, for this. We have so many, we can just buy more. Okay, this dungeon is so big that we haven't explored enough of it yet. Okay, so dead roths can see invisible. Apparently, just like undeads. Okay, this is probably the quest target. And a sorcerer, mage and sorcerer. And another mage there. Shouldn't be a problem for Vampire Tristane. But it would be nice if we could... And another one here. That is probably the guy then. Because that's a male sorcerer. I could actually need some help for this. We'll start with him. Not him. And this shirt. maybe I'll wear it. Like this is the least. This guy comes in is like the least. Okay, I'm sure that guy is not a vampire. You don't need to fear him. It's like the perfect disguise for a vampire. Invisibility. By the crypt, my precious notes. Away, bloodsucker, away. So this is the quest target. We'll try. I think just this is so fun. Like do charm mortal. Okay, spell was absorbed. Dirty tricks. Like Tristan is so makes such a huge difference. All the 20 plus in everything, speed and agility. It affects hit rate and damage and everything. Okay, so here's the notes. We'll read what they've found out about our clan. Lyretsi are the dominant tribe of Menevia, though they are by no means the dominant tribe of the whole Iliac Bay region. Fill in this about the Montalion Race. This is the other vampire clans. Different powers, but basically the same internal structure. Blah blah blah. How is one cured of vampirism? Find that vampires. Yeah. Yeah, this is like written in a note form, so it's a bit messy. He's written that it's like a reminder for himself to find that vampires of the Iliac Bay book. References to a society of former vampires. Slaying the preeminent member of the same bloodline, from what I can gather from personal interviews and whatnot. Note to me that rather hooded man in Aldingbury has expressed interest in my work, possibly interviewee or trap. Vampires infiltrating royal courts, Dark Brotherhood, even the Mages Guild in Menevia and elsewhere. Is the Countess of Menevia under influence of Lyretsi, or perhaps more than under the influence? Run the standard test. Penned that patent. And see what's what. Need nymph, hair, holy symbol, etc., etc. Fresh this time from for Juliana's sake. Talk to Kristara Moorheart about increasing funding. Going nowhere. Are we supposed to find that Kristara Moorheart? Okay, let's go turn this back to the quest giver, the notes, and see if there's anything else, if this leads to another quest. Okay, it worked this time. Last time I fell through the map and had to redo it. So let's talk to this guy. Lovely, did you read this? Of course you did. What rot. There was another mage who had similar views of the vampiric tribes. I cannot recall his name. You've done well, young one. Very well indeed. Okay, so there's nothing else. That one is finished. Let's see. We got another letter. Oh, it's in the daytime. Oh, so that letter is gone now. So that was probably the Mages Guild end of the quest. So you could like go. That would have been kind of interesting as well. I kind of wondered why you got both of the letters basically at the same time. Okay, I've spent some time, and we're back at Direni Tower. Medora needed 30 days to prepare the dust of restful death. So, should be ready now. Let's see. Oh, wow. That did a lot of damage. I think we might as well kill a wraith. It's probably the easiest thing we can feed on. They're squishy, but they do a lot of damage. Wow. I've actually learned this by heart now. This way to Medora. So without even looking at the map. Okay, let's see what she has to say about this. The powder is ready. All you need to do is sprinkle it on his true corpse. I must warn you, it will not put his shade to rest, but will soothe it sufficiently to allow you a chance to speak with him. The final exorcism is for Lysandus to choose. I do not know where he was buried. I do know that it's not on the field of Cringane where they erected that monument to him. If you do speak to him, could you tell him that I still love him? Death will not be a barrier to us for long. Okay, let's rest and teleport out. Oh, we could actually... Yeah, it's in the evening, so we can teleport out. And... No! Oh, that misclick. Wow. That's... Did you guys see what I did? I put an anchor instead of teleport. Luckily, I'm a master of this dungeon by now, so we'll just run out again. Nice. Let's see if we can rest outside. Yeah, we can do for a couple of hours. We should be able to do this, right? Vampire Tristane. Oh, shit. They're pretty tanky. Wereboars. Okay. Let's see if I have King Lysandus' tomb already. Yes, I do. I don't remember how I got this or where, but it's some quest earlier. I think... is it when you steal the longbow from the necromancers? You get this location. It's some earlier quest anyway. So... I think we can go do this right now because we're stocked up on potions and everything, so let's do it. Yeah, this is a cool place. I remember this. Okay, our mana is doing funny stuff. This is because, wow, 125. So when we're close to undeads, our mana jumps up, mana pool jumps up to 125. That's a lot, actually. But it's kind of hard to use when it doesn't replenish. Okay. Try to find King Lysander's tomb. I was thinking about another thing, like, it's interesting to me on the topic of vampires. The vampire myth is sort of a, I think it's almost a human universal. It exists in pretty much, vampires exists in pretty much every culture in different forms. And I'm thinking if the vampire in culture is sort of a amalgam of all the human traits you should be wary of, sort of stay away from. Psychopaths or just bad, toxic people and traits. Your parasitic bloodsuckers who live on the energy of others, and they use kind of charm and deceit to do it. And this needs to be done in the shadows. Like, none of these behaviors are sort of tolerated by society, and I think it's such a perfect metaphor with the sunlight. If you are a narcissistic psychopath or just a bad person who's built a web of lies and deceive people constantly, and it's like that thing can't go on living. It'll just wither and die in the sunlight. I guess you could say it doesn't tolerate to get exposed. It doesn't tolerate the objective judgment of the surroundings or society or people or our general values, I guess. And also I think most bad people, they don't really think of themselves as bad people. And in those cases, such a perfect way of putting that is to literally not have a reflection in the mirror like vampires. And I think that's just beautiful. I even googled, like I even googled if there was some kind of thing with psychopaths and garlic, but I couldn't find anything. Surprise. But if you guys know any psychopaths, or yeah, you could do your own kind of study and report back to me, because I think I'm onto something. Yeah, another really interesting and kind of strange part of the whole vampire mythology that I think is psychologically interesting as well is the whole thing about them not being able to enter your home if they're not invited. I mean, just think of all the cases where people get exploited or abused or taken advantage of by bad people. And how many of those situations that could be avoided if the person just didn't invite that person into their life in the first place, or if they did, just shut them out later. It's such a, even if my whole little theory is just bullshit, I think that's such good workable advice. Like, the toxic, energy-sucking vampires of the world will actually have no power or influence over you unless you invite them into your life. And I think that's actually really strong advice. And I guess nothing is 100%, and there's always exceptions to everything. But let's say most of the cases and most of the power. Yeah, I'm actually really interested to hear what you guys think about that. And also, I guess the whole thing is, it's so easy to have confirmation bias when you start thinking about something like that, sort of theory, and then you it's easy to make stuff fit that really is just random or doesn't really fit. But whatever, let's hear from you guys. What do you think? It's kind of a strange that's so different. Like the strength difference, I think it makes such a difference. A 0 modifier is factored into your hand-to-hand weapon damage, or hand-to-hand / weapon damage, and I think this factor is kind of big. When I had 37 strength, I think it's a 2 minus to this, and that seems to make a huge difference. Because for a long time now, Tristan's been skilled in short blade, so that's not the problem. The problem has been his strength, that he has like a huge penalty because he was so weak. Yeah. Yeah, the vampire sounds that he makes when he attacks is so great. Really well made. I like them. Also, I guess skeletons is a really low-level enemy. It's kind of strange at this high level, like I said, to have only encounter ghosts and zombies and skeletons. No vampires or liches, anything like that in such a high-level undead dungeon. I don't know why exactly. By the way, we'll try this banish undead weak. At first I was confused, like this targets the self, but apparently that's the correct. That's how it should work. Apparently it's like a small aura around you, but I don't know. I thought it should be targeted, sort of like on touch, but no, it's supposed to work like that. So we'll keep trying that. It skills mysticism as well. Okay, that's pretty strange. A skeleton and a nymph in a closet. The first nymph as well. In the entire dungeon. That's pretty strange. Hello, little rat. Okay, carrying too much to stay afloat. Oh no, we don't have any water walking. This is terrible. At least we have water breathing. It takes such a long time. It's like Subnautica again. Poor man's Subnautica. Oh, I wonder how difficult these are. Drogue? Well, not very. Yeah, nothing down in the water. Need to use a water breathing, I think. Yeah. Yeah, these places are so... they're too big. They're just too big. Ridiculous. Oh, the skeleton had a potion of restore power. Don't think I've seen that before. It's kind of unusual to get potions at all from enemies. Okay, this looks very different. Never seen, so that's probably a good sign then. Another teleport, yes. Okay, so we just got teleported back. I guess we'll go back again then to this place. Is there anything else there? No. There's a hidden door here. No, it's one of these guys. I don't know how to enter it. It's not really a teleport either, I think. Yeah, this time I wasn't as lucky. I feel like I've probably exhausted most of the dungeon. I haven't found anything interesting yet. No. And I think often it's the case as well that the vampire could be sort of an archetype. What is called like a composite of different types of bad human traits. Even if it doesn't have to be like a full-blown psychopath, it's just like if you recognize any of the traits of a vampire in a person, could be a warning sign. Sort of the Romanian accent. This is like a flashback from my youth, the whole looking for unexplored hallways. By the way, guys, do any of you play on without using smaller dungeons? The setting? If you don't use that setting, all the dungeons are like this, basically. I would assume a lot of new players that... I don't know if smaller dungeons is default or not. If not, I would assume a lot of new players play without it. Which is kind of... it's like a torture. It's like some kind of... It's some kind of prank. Yeah, go find the wizard. go find that wizard in a random dungeon. You'll be fine.